We are thrilled to welcome a brilliant young man doing fantastically well in the tech space in Africa and beyond. His name is Clive Akporube. Welcome, Clive.
Great to be here.
All right, let's get to know you. Quickly, can you describe yourself? Who are you, Clive?
Okay, well, I'm Clive. I'm the Lekki Hackerspace manager at GOMYCODE. Currently, I work with young talents. I help them move from essentially zero skills in tech to building real-world projects and achieving successful careers.
So let's get to understand your movement or your transition. Did you start with cybersecurity, or how did you find yourself in cybersecurity?
Growing up, I've always had a fascination for anything hacking. I mean, I'd watch movies and I'd see a man tapping on a laptop or a woman tapping on the laptop, essentially hearing things like, oh, I'm through the firewall now. Oh, I'm about to extract the data and stuff. And it sounded very, very interesting to me. So I decided I was going to be exactly like that. And I went ahead, I researched the topic. I scoured the entire catalog of Google, or that's what it felt like at the time anyways. I learned how to get into systems. I learned how to create phishing websites. I learned how to hide my footprints. I learned essentially just how the tech world works and how to manipulate that to achieve certain things in systems.
So tell us, what kind of programs do you do at GOMYCODE, and what really are you doing there? What do you teach?
So the term hackerspace is a special term amongst the GOMYCODE community. Essentially, GOMYCODE itself is an edtech company, one of the fastest rising and one of the best edtech companies currently, right, in Africa and the Middle East. We span across Africa and the Middle East. We're in about 7 countries. We have more than 40 hackerspaces. And as for what it is that hackerspace is, actually it refers to our branches in our different locations, wherein people could walk in, learn a tech skill, and then walk out with the economic freedom that it is they always wanted.
When you say edtech, that means education technology.
Yes, education technology. Essentially, we empower people in different tech skills. I mean, data science, UI, UX, cybersecurity, you name it. It's all on the website at www.gomycode.com.
So how is GOMYCODE system different from the normal education or normal way of teaching people about tech?
Okay, well, for those who are into edtech, comparing them with GOMYCODE, what it is we do that is a little bit different is that we employ not just one learning model. It's a sort of hybrid learning model where you get to learn online, self-paced, and you also get to learn at our physical hackerspaces if you so choose, right? I mean, for those who have trouble learning just from a particular course online, I mean, I know I've had trouble over the years, right? I'd get a course on Udemy and I'd spend essentially so many months doing nothing, right? So we offer a learning platform where you could sit at home, midnight, you're bored, you need to actually learn, move forward. You could access the learning content, you could do your assignments, everything on there. And you could also come into the hackerspaces on the designated days to receive your trainings in person and with your instructor.
With examples, could you tell us how teachings of tech has changed the lives of people you've taught once?
Well, I wouldn't like to name names, right?
No, don't do that.
But
Don't do that.
I can tell you, right, that a lot of our graduates, whenever they finish or when they finish from GOMYCODE, right, we don't just leave them hanging. We're partnered with a good number, in fact, hundreds of recruiting companies across our entire hackerspaces, right, trying to get them connected with jobs and internships by the time they're done. We've got people working at Cyberdome. We've got people working in banks. It's very exciting, actually.
Looking at the present landscape now, that's technological landscape, what do you think, what skills do you think people should learn now, the youths of today should learn for their tomorrow?
Okay, so I'd have to look at the current digital trend, which I'd say right now leans towards AI, data science, software development, and cybersecurity, not to mention DevOps as well. So it depends on what it is a person actually has passion for amongst those ones. They could lean in any of those directions. I tend to tell people to find a passion for whatever it is you're coming to learn, because that's what's going to keep you going even on the slow days, because there is the very real risk of burnout.
What is your parting message for the government of Nigeria, the people, organizations? What's the future of tech in Africa, basically, and Nigeria and all over the world?
I'd say a lot of people are waiting for some sort of encouragement or some sort of permission for them to begin. I'd say first off, you need to ditch that mindset, right? And two, the government itself could help by providing accessible tech centers all over the country. They could help by subsidizing the cost, partnering with these companies, also helping by getting the word out to the youth. I mean, if you're to currently look at the unemployment rate of youths in Nigeria, as at last year, I think it was more than 50%, right? In fact, currently we have about 13.9 million youths who are either unemployed or underemployed. So the government could use this avenue of tech to essentially push people and get them to be employed. And the amazing thing about tech is it breaks essentially geographical barriers. So they could be earning in dollars while even sitting at home, and that cuts down the need to japa, which a lot of people like to do currently. So yeah.
Thank you so much, Clive, for coming on the program today.
Thank you.
I do appreciate you coming on Trailblazers on TechnyFire.
It was a pleasure to be here.